Hi, and welcome to City Happenings. I'm Mayor David Black. The great weather we've been having is very welcome given our past winter. However, winter still leaves its reminders on our city streets. We'll show you what our road crews are doing to make repairs and improvements. And with the great success of a city employee-inspired donation drive this past winter, it has prompted thoughts of putting together a warm weather drive. We'll tell you more. And we told you earlier that the city water quality was named #1 above several other cities that supply water. You'll hear from our water plant director. Stand by for all of these stories on City Happenings for the week of April 26th.
Thanks, Mayor Black. We all know how harsh this past winter was and what it did to our roads. City road crews have been working to get the repairs done in a timely but quality manner. Filling potholes isn't as simple as some may think.
Depending on the size and severity of the chuck hole, normally we'll grind it out, square it up, blow it, get all the debris and the loose particles out of there. Then we'll put a tack oil down that will adhese, uses an adhesive for the hot patch mix. Then we'll apply the hot patch, level that off, and then we'll either vibrate that down with a vibrating compactor, or we'll use a roller. So, it's just not simply just going out and throwing something in a hole and walking away. Most holes are probably anywhere from 30 minutes to 45 minutes, depending on the size. A lot of that, if it's being done on an overlay area where the roads had an asphalt overlay, we're trying to put a permanent fix back in. If we're fixing some chuck holes and that's on concrete, we're trying to put a patch back in that's going to last for a period of time until we can get back there and replace the entire section of concrete with new concrete. Funding wise, we don't have the funds that we'd like to have in our department to where we can come back in the same year and replace that asphalt patch with new concrete. It may be a year or two, so we're basically making a patch that's going to have some durability and that's going to last for a period of time until we can get back to make that complete repair with concrete.
The city employee-inspired donation drive over the holidays was more successful than expected. With that said, what's next?
I think we go to spring and summer clothes, as in tank tops, shorts, rain gear, just some umbrellas maybe. Just trying to get the kids out and have fun outside and enjoy the nice weather. The economy still isn't the greatest. There's a lot of families that have lost money and lost jobs. So I think we're kind of looking towards, not just kids, but adults, and kind of try to get a food drive stuck in there too. That way people are not, food banks always need food. So I think that's kind of what we're looking for, is just maybe having fun in the summer and enjoying the outsides. I haven't talked to everybody yet, so we'll just kind of see what we come out with. And I think we're kind of looking maybe starting in May for a month and having the same drop-offs that we did, which would be Sump Library and Heartland Family Services, which is right north of the police department, the City Hall, and Sarpy County Courthouse. So I think those 4 will be involved, and if we have anybody else that would want to, that would be great to let us know if they would be willing to open their doors and have people come in.
Papillion residents, you have the best drinking water in the state. It topped the charts in several categories.
It's a drinking water award, best tasting. They do 3 categories. One's clarity of the water, the smell, and the taste. Very nice. I mean, I was surprised, and because we were competing against towns that don't treat the water, they just pump it directly out of the well, out of the ground, and you would think their water is going to be so much nicer because we're adding some chemicals to it. They don't have to do nothing. They just pump it right to the system. So it was kind of a surprise.
Finishing first is always nice, but what exactly does that mean for our water plant?
That we do a very good job. I mean, we have to do samples every week for the state, and they come back good, and that's saying a lot right there. Because, I mean, you can get a coliform sample that comes back bad. And usually it's just the place where you got it, either an operator touched the lid or something, you know, a crazy thing, but still counts against you. And we've been lucky in the last few years. We've only had, I think we had one last year, and the year before we didn't have any. This year we've been clean. It just training and, you know, just keeping a good eye on the water. That's the main thing.
There's still time to register for the 3rd annual half marathon, 10K run, and fun walk set for Sunday, May 16th. Get your registration form at Papillion City's website. Registration runs now through May 15th with a late fee after May 7th. Remember, there's no registration on race day. Find out more at the city's website or call 597-2041. For more about Papillion, go to www.papillion.org or just call the mayor's hotline at 827-1111. Thanks for watching.